Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
And I can't help but wonder, no Willie McBride, do all those who lie here know why they died? Did you really believe them when they told you the cause? Did you really believe that this war would end wars? Well, the suffering, the sorrow, the glory, the shame, the killing and dying, it was all done in vain. Oh, Willie McBride, it all happened again, and again, and again, and again, and again. Did they beat the drum slowly? Did they play the pipe slowly? Did they sound the death march as they...
All right, folks, we are live this Monday, May 18th, 2009. I am Jason Bermas. This is the Infowarrior. 3 hours straight news blitz / the phone calls, 866-582-9933. And I think the two main stories that I'm going to be covering this evening, although I have a nice little stacker right here, are going to be implantable microchips. Yeah, I know, it's a subject everybody loves. It makes me feel warm and fuzzy on the inside as well. And this Benazir Bhutto story, I had heard something earlier today or over the weekend, I think it was, that the foreign press was saying that the Cheney hit squads, the CIA hit squads that Seymour Hersh was talking about, had ordered the death of Benazir Bhutto. Now, I took that with a grain of salt. I did not realize that the source of this news story was Hersh himself. Now I'm thinking to myself, well, that's actually a very good source. And we need to talk about that in depth because there's a whole implication in what she said and what Hersh said she got killed for. Hersh said that Bhutto, who if you guys don't know, was going around, looked like she was going to be maybe the next president of Pakistan. And remember, this is a long-time globalist. She's been around for a while. But she starts telling a little bit of truth. Apparently, I was very, very hesitant to ever really talk about this in depth because I didn't know, whether she was spewing disinformation purposely or she knew something other people didn't know. She claimed that Omar Saeed Sheikh had murdered Osama bin Laden. Now, for those who don't know who Omar Saeed Sheikh is, this is the guy who got pinned as the person who beheaded Daniel, what's his name? Daniel Pearl. Look at you, Jaron. I'm proud. You see, he gets an e-cigarette right there. Boom. He wins one right there. Boom. He's in. Yeah, Daniel Pearl. And Daniel Pearl had went over to the Middle East to do reporting on Islamic terror funding. And Omar Saeed Sheikh had this really close relationship with the Pakistani ISI, who in turn was funding some of the hijackers. He could have been a double or triple agent, maybe working with U.S. intelligence as well. Because really that Pearl thing instilled even more fear in us at home, and it's really murky what happened there. All I know is that Saeed Sheikh has all sorts of intelligence ties. So Bhutto gets on national, I think it was British television, and she claims that Omar Saeed Sheikh is the one that murdered Osama bin Laden. Now, maybe up until this point, if this is true, bin Laden was just working as an asset. He knew he had been protected. He was really still around in Afghanistan. Perhaps the book Jawbreaker is correct. If you don't know what Jawbreaker is, we had this CIA guy go public and say, yeah, we had bin Laden in our sights. We were told to back off. We weren't allowed to take him out. So, very interesting developments. Now, if this is true, and the CIA hit squad that killed Bhutto was there to kill her because she was leaking information that bin Laden had been dead for a while, Hersh immediately says that this would have called into play whether or not we should be in Afghanistan or not. I mean, does anybody out there still think that he's really around or he's the mastermind of anything? He's an intelligence operative. And you can have the president of Pakistan go on MSNBC and say it, and Sean Hannity says, Poppycock, conspiracy nuttery. It doesn't exist. This is the Infowarrior with Jason Bermas. We'll be back after this. 866-582-9933.